Well, yet another episode. Today we are live at the Christmas market. Merry Christmas, everybody. For those of you who are watching live, we're going to go around and show you some of the lights in Funchal. We're going to go to the Christmas market and we're going to hang out with you guys. So we're going to answer any kind of questions you may have. We're going to show you what Christmas is in Funchal, what it's looking like. It's a beautiful night. So hello to everybody. Send over your questions. Thank you to the 10 people who are out there waiting for us. And of course, oi, big kisses to my girls at home who are watching. Elisa and Adele, love you. Yeah, here we are. So, is anyone watching? 10 people. No comments. Say hello, everybody. So, we're out here in a place called oh, you gotta help me. Largo do Município. Largo do Município. This is the municipal headquarters behind us. And in this square over here is one of the well-known squares in Funchal. They do the kids' Christmas markets kind of thing. So they have workshops here with Santa and, with elves and all these kinds of things. They've got this train that goes around and all sorts of interesting little things. So maybe we're going to peek around and have a little look around. But I like starting off here because the lights on the municipal building are quite pretty. And we can already see some lights around here. So we're going to do just a little lap around. And then we're going to go and see some lights in Funchal and head out to the cathedral. And yeah, stick around. Should be fun. And let us know what you think. There it is. Yes, as well. We've got awesome. Awesome. Well, ironically, my favorite poncha is tangerine poncha, and this is what we drink in Christmas. So today, we'll most definitely be having some tangerine poncha. I don't know if you can drink today, André. You can. No driving, good stuff. André just got his driver's license. So it's been a productive year. And here we go. Look at this. You can see there. We've got some shops and things, and this is all kind of kid orientated, and we can see there's lots of families around, and good things. I'll be here at some points in the next couple of years. But right now, it's still growing up. Woo, welcome everybody. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, yes. So you can direct your questions. We've got Andrea behind the camera, and he'll be answering any questions that we may have. And of course, he's going to be chatting with me, so you probably won't be able to hear him. I hope you can hear me. If you can, let me know, please. And send a comment or a message or something. We're here for interactive. We're here to hang out with you guys. We do this every year, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Look at that. Love what they do. The windows. It just looks beautiful. We've really been feeling the Christmas spirit the last couple of days. Christmas music everywhere on the radio stations, and just everyone is in Christmas mood. Traffic is mental at the moment. So as you can probably see, there's cars everywhere. But anyway, do you have any questions? Oh, yeah, just evening. They're going to be speaking. You guys are speaking to yourselves, I guess. Hey, this is going to be like just one big chat. Yeah. Nobody wants to know about Jeff. It's going to be talking to each other. Hey, well, thank you for watching, all 23 of you. We're going to go a little bit around here, show you guys this from the other side. Wow. Okay, my favorite Madeira Christmas tradition. This is a tough one, eh? Um, this is a tough one. I really like the church services, the Missas do Parte and the Missas do Galo. I think that's really, really cool. This year, unfortunately, I haven't been able to participate in one, but I love the thing of people getting together and sharing their food, their liqueurs and biscuits. And so for those of you who don't know, this is a special mass service, church service that they do in Madeira. I believe it's only in Madeira. I don't think it's a Portuguese thing, but I could be wrong about that one. But it is known as a Madeiran Christmas tradition. And basically what it is that the 9 days before Christmas, and I don't know if it's the 24th or the 25th, but 9 days before Christmas, they start doing these mass church services, Catholic services, of course, where it's usually like 6 a.m., 5:30, or 6 a.m. And all the churches in Madeira, at least the major churches, they throw this celebration where the whole community goes there before work. This is the idea that they do it before work. And it's called Missas do Parto. And it's called Parto because it's the birth mass service. So the 9 days is for the 9 months of labor or 9 months of pregnancy, should we say, that Mary had Jesus Christ. And that's why they do it. And I love that tradition. I also love the presepio, which is the nativity step that they do, the big nativity. We'll see that a little bit later in Funchal. They do a really big one by the Christmas markets, and we're going to do that as well. And yeah, that's and then just all the liqueurs and the biscuits and the all the food really. The carvinhales on the 25th from my stepfather-in-law. He makes the best carvinhales. And we've got a couple of other traditions at home as well. So yeah, love it.
And after the Missa do Parto, it ends off with the Missa do Galo, which is morning.
Yes. Yes, the Missa do Galo is at midnight on the 24th, which is also a great tradition. I've only been to one here in Madeira. I've been to a few in South Africa as well, within the Portuguese community, but I've only actually been to one here in Madeira, because usually we do a Missa do Parto. But anyway, that's also great fun and great traditions.
Blan Teixeira is the baby book.
Blan, yes, for everyone watching, yes. Adele arrived last week, Thursday. We're not making a big fuss out of it on the social networks. We've told a couple of people, but she's out and we'll make a publication about it at some point. Don't want to talk about it too much, but I want to keep it a little bit more private, but she's healthy. Everything is 100%. Elisa, Mama, is recovering fantastically and doing a fantastic job as a mother. So Adele, I think, is very lucky to have not only Lisa, but also a hustler of a dad who's out, making it happen. So if you guys want to give a baby gift, now's your time. Now's
Maybe a little hat.
yeah, a little hat, yeah, or a tip.
Or a tip.
Yeah, you could super chat. You could tip here on YouTube. Go ahead.
We got Bruce saying, "Thank you, Jeff, for the amazing tourism experience you between Singapore."
Thank you, Rue. It was awesome. And check out Rue's channel because that's the next thing. And we're going to talk about Rue came out and did some tours with us, vlogged them as well. So check out Rue's channel, and it's Rue Photography, right? Photo and travel, but it's photography and travel. I think you got it wrong. André got it wrong, didn't you, Rue?
Yes,
Much love, Rue. Stick around. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let us know in the comments. Just in the chat, just put your full name there of your channel, and people can check out what a tour like is with Chef, including the Secret Sunrise tour and the Tashka tour at Shut Up and Eat. Great fun. So yeah.
JN, are there a lot of tourists in Madeira?
They are usually, yes. So this year we had a pretty strong early December. Usually first few weeks of December, like up until like the 18th, 19th, up until about now, is usually quite relaxed. But this year it was super duper busy. I think Madeira is just having a crazy year in general, just loads of tourism. It's good, it's bad, it's the ups and downs, the pros and cons, all that stuff. There's a lot of people moaning about it. And even though it's kind of natural as us human beings to moan about things when we get a little bit uncomfortable, it is good for the economy because tourism is our economy in Madeira, at least a big part of it. And the reason why my grandparents had to leave Madeira was because there was nothing to do here and there was no life here for them. So, Is it tough nowadays? Yes, it is. Don't want to get into it. There's loads of tourists around. Was it Bland who asked? No, JN. JN. Bland asked about the goal.
Desiree
Thanks, Bland.
what is your favorite Christmas?
Favorite Christmas food, I would have to say the liqueurs as well. I love liqueurs. They just it's got that, it's a little bit cooler now in Christmas. So you drink a liqueur, it kind of warms you up and everything. But I love Pound de Camon, the Venezuelan traditions. My mother-in-law is was brought up in Venezuela. She's from Madeira, but brought up in Venezuela, like many people with Madeiran heritage were Venezuela and South Africa. So she brought some Venezuelan food out here. She usually does ayacas and pound ramon in Christmas time, and I absolutely love it. Also, the carne vignage is amazing. Oh, what else? I mean, yeah, and the liqueurs, I guess, and the cakes and the biscuits. I'm not a huge fan of bol de rey. I know bol de rey is a big one, but not a huge fan. I think it's a bit too sweet for my thing. But anyway, I hope that answers the question.
So people are saying that we're having only my side, so people.
Yeah, no. Okay. So we'll do what you mentioned, which is repeat the question. I'll repeat the question and we'll get onto it.
The fire that's
Rue, I'm not answering fire questions. I'm sorry. You know I don't like to talk about it. You're triggering me on Christmas. Come on, buddy. Next question. Look at this. Beautiful. What's up, everybody? So, for those of you who have just joined, we're going to take you around Funchal a little bit. We're going to have some food, we're going to have some drinks, and we're going to hang out with you for the next half an hour or so. I'm going to show you some beautiful lights and some Christmas traditions here in Funchal. So, hang out with us, put your feet back a little bit, get yourself a little drink or something, and interact with us. We want to hear questions. Come and say hello. Tell us where you're from, right? I love hearing where people are watching from. People are like, we're watching from Australia, we're watching from Canada. And so I know where some of you guys are watching from, but if I don't know you, then let me know
so
where you're watching from. Tours wise, not so much just yet. So most of our tours for 2025 are pretty well kind of conceived. We launched a lot of new tours in the last 2 years. So we launched our 5 hikes, our 2 food tours, and then we also launched My Secret Sunrise Tour. So that's what we're going to be focusing on for the next year. We might launch a new sunset tour. So we might launch a secret sunset tour with Fabio, because Fabio's doing a great job and he's starting to kind of need something different. So, I'm hoping that we could develop something new just for Fabio along the secret vibes. So the secret sunrise, if you don't know, it's my new tour where I take people off to a secret location, where we do a sunrise tour, and no one's there. Photos, I've got a coffee machine, I've got biscuits and all that kind of thing. And then we spend the rest of the morning up until the afternoon exploring my favorite parts of Madeira that nobody knows about, places that I used to only go to for VIPs kind of thing, family, friends. And I do that now for anyone who wants to do it. And you can get in touch with us and I'll book you into the Secret Sunrise Tour real soon, because we haven't even built a web page for it yet. So there's a lot of consolidation happening in 2025. And who knows, maybe there will be new things. And if there are new things, the best place you're going to find it is on our Patreon account. So everything that comes out first comes out on our Patreon account, including secret tours and things like that. So Desiree, check that out. You won't be disappointed.
Desiree said that she's
Love North Carolina. I was in Charlotte in 2017 and absolutely loved North Carolina. It reminded me a lot of where I grew up in Johannesburg. And I love the car scene. I saw some incredible cars there. Went to the NASCAR museum, which was loads of fun. Yeah, I was just really, really grateful for my North Carolina experience. So big up to North Carolina.
And JN says hi from
Ah, Norway, very nice, beautiful part of the world. I would love to go to Norway. I'm sure you would too, Andre.
yes.
Photo and video. There's some great photo and video things going on.
It's California.
Yeah.
Watching from this
Wow.
amazing show.
Thank you, Charles. Did you say
He's charming.
Charles? Charles from California. Thank you very much. Watching in Mississippi. I appreciate the kind words, and I hope that we can actually bring out a lot more great things next year, and hopefully, we can make our California. So I believe there's a big Portuguese community in California, and in fact, it's the state. If I'm not mistaken, it's the state of all the states in America that has the highest percentage of Portuguese people. No, sorry, it's not percentage. The highest Portuguese people, the highest percentage is New Bedford. So,
I'm 56. Hey there,
what's up?
January.
It's a great time to come to Madeira. It's relatively chilled out. The weather can be a little bit more difficult, but in my opinion, I think it's more beautiful because a lot of people they worry about Madeira, about the weather in Madeira. People just worry about this constantly, but I actually find that Madeira's weather when it's a little bit more dramatic, with the clouds and things like clouds and rain, it kind of feels a little bit more tropical. So make sure you book a 4x4 tour because it's the best way to see Madeira with bad weather. Trust me. Trust me. With us, not those open jeeps. Okay. I don't usually I don't usually diss the open jeeps, but the open jeeps are no good in the rain, right? You gotta have a roof over your head. And that's what we do.
I'm
So
a big fan here. Tiago's in the field.
Iago, what's up, brother? You're not playing tonight, are you? Like, but for anyone watching, you got to check out Tiago Silva. He's one of our most talented musicians. Love you, Tiago. See you later, man.
So we got Allison saying, I'm watching from Field Coast, Seaside, New England. I can hear when I arrive back in Funchal next week.
Allison, Allison from New Bedford. What's up?
No, it's New England, yeah. Maybe
New England. Okay, yeah.
Seaside,
Seaside, New England.
New
I
England.
don't know. Yeah, well, New England, that's where we were. I mean, it's that whole kind of
Yeah, exactly.
section. So yes,
So, yeah. After this,
yes.
Andy Baker, greetings from UK. Was it Funchal lights turn on? Amazing.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, Andy's from the UK said that he was in Funchal with the lights turning on and it was amazing. It is indeed amazing. If you haven't checked out our lights video, then you can see that. We filmed a little bit more on the other side of Funchal, the big Christmas tree and all these kinds of things. So you can check that out. And before we answer any questions, I want to show you where we are. So this is a pretty iconic place behind me or behind André. We've got the cathedral, all right, the Cathedral, which is the oldest cathedral in Madeira and once the largest in the world. It was what
I don't know if that's as
you don't know if it's true. Yeah, yeah. It's diocese, yeah, o maior diocese do mundo, não é?
but you
So
said
it's yeah, it's the ah there is a word for it. I'm trying to remember me being back in church and like translating it, like where. But it was yeah, it was the largest diocese in the world, 1507 or 1508 or something like that. Where's Lisa when you need her, eh?
exactly. Sorry, but
I'm not usually doing tours in Funchal, so excuse my numbers.
Jack
Jackie,
is a tour with an added point to making it.
yes. So Jackie's saying that she misses us and that she'd like to come back and have poncho with us, maybe on a poncho workshop. And yes, who knows, Jackie? Maybe we'll probably throw that in there somewhere. Again, we're fine tuning our tours this year or this next year coming, but there's lots of good things that I'd like to do eventually. Let's see where that comes. So,
She's from New England. It's in
oh,
Lincolnshire, something like that.
Alison is from Lancashire. I don't know. I can't. I'm sorry, Alison, for
There's Jay
butchering your name.
Jay from Bedford.
Jay. Jay is a DJ, not DJ. Is a, okay.
But yeah, Mark.
Yes, yes and no, because I don't really have time for football anymore. So at the moment, I'm following Manchester United because I used to follow Manchester United when I was a kid. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo had a big influence on that decision, back in the 90s, hey? Was that long ago? I might start. Was it the 90s?
No.
No, it's the 2000s.
Oh.
2000. But I might have been watching Manchester already in the 90s. Um, Actually, no, it was after the 90s. I was a little bit too young in the 90s. Plus, I didn't have the channel on TV that played Manchester United games, right? So, I didn't have access to that. But once we got our TV box, started watching football, and it was Manchester United. And yeah, and these days I just check the highlights. I read the news. It's very exciting times now with Ruben Amorim, and it's really interesting having a Portuguese manager there and someone a manager who's doing so well for all the Manchester United fans out there. And then here in Madeira, I support Marítimo, but don't tell anybody. Right? I don't think anyone's proud to be a Marítimo supporter right now. So I'm just flying under the radar until they come back up in the next 20 years. Yes.
Us. They're from England, but they're here apparently. So
Oh, they're stalking us. We've got our first stalker. This happens. This happened last year, the year before probably as well. Anyway, if you're around, come and say hi, okay? And don't take too much of our time because remember we're working. So we say hi, how's it going, and everything, and then you can maybe participate. But then we have to move on. So
it's the noise reduction that they can't hear me.
uh,
People from New York, people from England, Liverpool, Toronto, Canada.
England, New York, Liverpool, Toronto, Canada, fantastic. This is great. This is an international community. I love you guys. Let's show them. This is the one of the traditions that I mentioned earlier, the presépio, the nativity set. So usually, people in Madeira, they love to make these in their homes. Some people go crazy and build really big ones. And we're going to see a really big one soon at the Christmas market down there. That is a little bit more typical because people actually make it with brown paper. They make this little mountain, kind of looks like Madeira. And then they've got little sheep and little farmers and all sorts of little people around. So this is not like exactly what you'd see in like a Madeiran household because we don't have space for life-size nativity sets. But this is a nativity set. This is what in Portuguese we call a presépio. So Andrea, maybe you want to just show them, and then in the meanwhile, I will answer. Bland, how long have Andrea and I been friends? We've been friends now about 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I think it was in 2020 that we started. I think, yeah, we started talking about like halfway through 2020 kind of thing. It was because of the pandemic that we got to know each other. And I started a couple of side hustles, and one of them was at a studio, at a music studio, and Andre was the video there. There we are. There they are. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you. Thank you. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you. And yeah, and enjoy Madeira. I enjoy Madeira. Merry Christmas. Okay, good. As soon as you can, eh? Because it's busy. You don't want to miss out, guys. Don't want to miss out. And for those of you who are booking tours and are watching this, if you're booking a tour for next year, if you book within this month, right, and you put Xmas as a promo code, that's XMASS, you'll get 20% off, right? So that's a little Christmas gift from me to you. Gift yourself a tour of Madeira by the best in 2025. Use the promo code Christmas.
GPT.
According to ChatGPT. You know, for those of you who don't know, we asked ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT the other day. I was chatting with ChatGPT on voice, you know, just having a conversation. And I was like, could you tell me the best tour operator in Madeira? And straight away, she's like, yes, of course. Hit the road Madeira. I was like, yeah. Are you booking now? Awesome. Merry Christmas, guys. So, yeah, that's, I was very happy about that. So we're gonna head off to the market. We can smell some nice things already. Can you smell it?
Oh yes, I can.
Oh man. Oh man. And it's getting that time. And we're gonna get something to open the appetites. And then we'll get an appetite. We'll get something and then we get dessert. So
So we have saying, "Hey Jeff, watching Sport City, Utah."
Utah. Hello, Ken. Yes, fantastic. Ken from Utah is saying that he would hope to do a sunrise tour with me in March. If it is the secret sunrise tour, yes, Ken, most definitely. I will be doing that in March. I haven't opened up dates yet and things just for people who have been asking me. So I have had some people who have emailed me and text me and stuff and say, hey, Jeff, we want to do the secret sunrise. So if you do want to do the secret sunrise with me, then just message me or email me and we'll make it happen. Okay. And soon it'll be online everywhere. So you can book it anywhere. Right. Do you have more questions?
We have a bunch of questions.
Bunch of questions.
How's my documentary Tregua? You can't hear me,
Okay.
but it's soon gonna be pay-per-view.
So yes, for those of you, Rue asked a question about Andre's documentary called Tregua. For those of you who don't know, Andrea made this documentary called Tregua that was about it was about prisoners in the prison that got introduced to art as a way to rehabilitate them when they came out, to have something to do. Art in the very broad sense as well. There was graphic design and all sorts of interesting things there as well. And it was a great documentary, won an award in Poland, an international film award. So now I can say that I have an international film award director. They're going to be blushing behind the camera, but it's true. And I believe you can see one of the screenings on Rue's channel, which I think is what Rue wanted out of this question.
Not exactly.
No, I don't think I've seen it, to be honest. I'm sorry, Rue. It's been
No,
a couple kind of weeks. Made a video about it, but
yeah.
the documentary will be on pay-per-view soon, and I will most probably, you know, bring that out onto this channel so you'll find out where to watch it because I love sharing Andre's success with us here at Hit the Road. So you will hear more about that.
Thank you, Jeff. Pedro is saying, I believe Andre has been paid in Bitcoin for video work. Jeff, in Bitcoin yet?
Okay, Pedro's asking that Andrea has been paid in Bitcoin to do some video work, which I believe so. Yes, you told me a few weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
If not a month ago or something. And Pedro, I know exactly who you are. Thank you, and I love the Bitcoin cap. I've not been paid yet in Bitcoin, and we actually need to make a video about. We mentioned it in the last video we made. So the last video we made was about all of our plans for 2025. If you haven't watched it and you're curious to know what we're going to be bringing to the channel next year, the Bitcoin thing is on that video. So congratulations, first of all, for 100 and I think it's 102,000, 104,000 euro Bitcoin. Nice. We're all a little bit richer. And yes, we are going to be making a video about Bitcoin, everything about Bitcoin in Madeira, where to spend it, how to get it, and hopefully that will bring some people with me in Bitcoin. But yes, I accept Bitcoin, of course, 100%.
Want some more questions, but
Yeah, let's make a little plan. So let's do a quick little walk here just to show you this little section, and then we'll go and have a poncho. So we'll just go like just over there and then come back so we can get just a little bit of a outline. The trees are beautiful. Of course, the lights in Funchal are a big deal. They put up millions of lights, right? Millions of lights in Funchal every year on the 1st of December. We've got a video about it if you want to see. But yeah, just Madeira is just looking beautiful right now. Yes,
Correct course. That includes that place.
JN wants to visit Curral dos Freiras, aka Nuns Valley. And if our tours go there, yes, our East tour usually goes to Nuns Valley. And with every single one of our tours, just FYI, if you are doing with our tours, and of course we communicate this when you book, is that you should always have a little chat with the driver on the day before or the day of the tour, just saying, hey, does this tour go here? Does this tour go there? Just so that you can remind them that that's where you want to go, kind of thing. But yes, the East Tour goes past Nuns Valley, and it's a great tour, of course. All of our tours are great.
Right.
Questions. We got more questions. I'm going to try and repeat them because I forget. Who? Who? Norberta. Hello, Norberta from Cape Town, South Africa. Awesome, my hometown. Yeah. And
Funchal has to be the best for its Christmas decoration.
Funchal, Funchal is most definitely the best for its Christmas decorations. So we got over there the tunnel on the pier. That's really beautiful this year with the clouds on the top, the Madeira logo. You can probably see it throughout the video. And this is the main avenida, and it's looking pretty, with all the lights over there. The buildings are lit up. And it is really, really, really beautiful. Again, you can see that video on the channel. We did that about 2 weeks ago. And so we're not going to show you too much of that. There's a big Christmas tree down there, but you can see it. So we're going to go back up here. We'll answer more questions. Really awesome. 62. Ah, look who it is. There we go. The nomads are in town. So yeah, we're gonna go up. What do you say, André? Poncha?
Poncho was.
Let's do it. Yeah, Massachusetts. Who was that? TA Tech. TA Tech, what's up? I can't remember exactly who TA Tech is. You're gonna have to fill us in and remind us. And if we forget your name, I'm sorry because we met so many people up in Massachusetts.
And from Oxford.
Who from Boxburg? M. M from Boxburg. That's my hometown, Boxburg. So must be a cousin, eh? You cousins? Are we cousins?
So where is the best place to watch the
Alison, yes, Alison, that is a fantastic question. Where is the best spot to see the fireworks in Madeira? And I did a video about this in 2019.
Oh.
All right, before I did 4 videos actually. Anyway, there are some great places. So me personally, I think that the most incredible place to see it is at sea. So on a catamaran, I think the catamarans are the best option because they're a little bit more stable, right? There's more space on them. You can walk around. There's a bar, that kind of thing. So I love the catamaran trips they do. If you are looking for one, VMT catamarans, my friends, they do great. They do a great job. I've done a couple of their tours. I brought my whole family on their tours and New Year's to see the fireworks from the water. Because from the water, you kind of get that whole view of the Funchal Mountains and you see the whole thing. It's just absolutely incredible. Second, I saw it once from Andrade Design Center. At the time was called Molho. And that was an absolutely beautiful place to see it, which of course is also almost at sea. That's the restaurant on the top by the pier. It was just a fantastic Park Santa Catarina. I've never personally seen it there, but I have no doubt that it is probably very beautiful. The last couple of years, I've seen it down here in Praça do Povo. by the Nelson Mandela statue thing. They usually have music there, and there's drinks and all sorts of things. And there's more people, so there's lots of people out and about. And then you come up here, and this place is packed. So I like spending it down here as well. And then if you can somehow find a good rooftop, then that's also great. Of course, rooftops are prime real estate during the New Year's fireworks. So you're probably going to pay a little bit of money for anything rooftop related. Savoy Palace, I'm sure, is incredible. I think the cheapest thing at Savoy Palace is like 300 to 400 bucks per person, which obviously comes with dinner and dancing and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure Savoy Palace is probably one of the best places to see it as well. And any of the rooftop stuff, I did a rooftop video in Funchal. You can see that if you need ideas. Um, I've never seen them at any of like the viewpoints on the road and things like that. However, I think this year that'll probably be a bad idea because of all the traffic. I think people will just be stuck in traffic and you won't be able to get in or out. And I don't think you want to be like working on New Year's Eve. I'm a musician and I've always been kind of asked if I wanted to play on New Year's Eve. And I was like, there's not enough money you can pay me to play on New Year's Eve because I've done it once. I worked at New Year's Eve once here. It was my first year here in Madeira and I needed to make money. And I was like, I'll work whenever. And I remember I worked in 48 hours, André. In 48 hours, I worked 36 of them. Right?
What?
It was mental.
Jesus, man. So
And it was
bad. So Jack just paid us sponsor 10 US dollars.
let's go and have some poncha. Is it D Jackie? Thank you so much, Jackie. You are awesome. I should be paying you poncha, but thank you. Anyone else here wants to pay us poncha, you're more than welcome. All right. Anyway, let's go. Poncha time.
Say
Busker, yes. So Rue's asking if there's any buskers around at this hour. These are people who play music on the side of the road, kind of thing. And it's not something that we have a huge kind of thing of here in Madeira, but there are people who are playing, and there is a stage down here with full-on bands that are much better than buskers. I hope there's no buskers watching, and they're gonna be like, "Man, screw you! Buskers are awesome." Peter's sponsor works for me. Does it work for you? I'm sure Peter's sponsor works for you. I think last year we did the same thing, eh? So this is it, Tangerina. Tangerina, my favorite poncha. Let's see.
I lived and worked in Madeira 40 years ago. 40.
Wow. Who is this?
Hula from that
Hula.
same except the infrastructure.
So people around. Boa noite. Duas ponchinhas tangerinas, faz favor. Tangerina. Tangerina, faz favor. Está tudo? Boa. Olha, está de aparecer agora. queres, queres dizer alguma coisa? Best poncha in the world. Não é? Eu digo, força. Obrigado. Bom trabalho. Boas festas. Tchau, tchau. You go, guys. Peter's Poncha. All right, ching ching. Here we go. Where is it? I saw this. Yours has the sign Peter's Poncha. Mine doesn't. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Jackie. Thank you. Your $10 came out just right.
Hell yeah. So I was saying Hula.
Ah, yeah.
I worked here. That's what infrastructure.
So Hula, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hula. Um, Hula from Denmark worked here 40 years ago in Madeira. He says everything is the same except for the infrastructure, which I suppose, in a very generalistic way of looking at it, you can say is true. There has been massive infrastructure development in the last 40 years. Loads of tunnels, expressways, the airport was extended. Everything was kind of extended and increased. And then there's also been a lot of development as well. So people maybe now are saying that there is a lot of development going on in Madeira, a lot of development and but if you came here in the 90s and the early 2000s, there was also a lot of development. And if you came here in the early 1900s when they were building the Savoy, the original Savoy was only 4 stories shorter than this one, right? So can you imagine 100 years ago seeing that Savoy, what people must have thought, all right? So yes, I think Madeira is evolving and developing, and I'm, I don't think that we should like sit back while the world kind of develops. I don't think that Madeira should become a farmer kind of place, because people say they love the old Madeira. They love the people farming and the beauty of it and all that stuff. But for the people, it was really really tough. I mean, farmers didn't make any money back then. It wasn't like, oh wow, look at this farmer, he's rich. No, he's not rich. He's not. He's breaking his back every day. There's families that can't eat meat. They eat meat once a month or once a week. We were talking about this the other day. What was that one stat? Can you remember one stat that we mentioned?
Something like 97% of people didn't have any bathrooms.
Yeah, exactly. In the 70s in Mexico, 97% of people didn't have bathrooms. All right. And that is, yes, because people had a very simple house and the bathroom was outside, probably. Um, but I mean, come on, So me, I'm all for the modernization of Madeira. I think that yes, we have to be very careful the way we do it. I think that yes, there has to be policies in place and new technology, I think is the key phrase. Technology, I think, is what is needed to help this kind of our growing pains, the entrances to parks and the allocation of spaces and things like that at peak destinations and peak attractions, and this kind of stuff. Um, but we shouldn't be sitting behind and being fishing, fishing villages and farmer villages, because that is not for our young modern population. We need to have something else. Of course, hospitality and tourism is great, and we need to be really good at that. But I think we need tech, and I think maybe we need some modern agriculture. Like maybe Madeira can become a scientific place where they do agriculture, like AI company, agricultural testing and development for larger places in the world that can then implement this direction. If we can be thinkers and a hub for technology, then I think that's the best way to go. And sorry for the rant.
Another super chat. Pedro Aguiar.
Thank you, Pedro. Not Bitcoin. I don't know if it's the same Pedro. I don't know if it's the same Pedro, but thank you, Pedro. Cheers. We got our next sponsor.
People say that I need the mic. Do you think one of those has a microphone?
You can try. It's like I work out with these, and there's probably some earwax in there.
Everything.
What? Okay, we're gonna try something. I don't know. This could go wrong, right? So we're gonna try something. This one is relatively clean. This is the left one. So let's test. Can you guys hear me?
People say
It won't work. I don't think it will. I think we tried to do this last year.
legit.
Yeah. Can we hear André?
So,
Yeah. Sorry. And yeah, guys, I know we always promise that life is crazy, but next year I'm going to make a note of it that we need to update the mics for next year. So, do we have more questions? Maybe we should get a change of scenery. Eh? Let's go through here. A lot of questions. Johanna, how is the weather here this week by Johanna? The weather is absolutely incredible. We had a couple of days of rain and a little bit of dark clouds and a little bit cool last few days, but seems to have blown over. Today's an absolutely fantastic um, evening, and it was a pretty good day today. So, yeah, 2 or 3 days of rain and clouds, which is totally normal this time of the year, and then it cleared up and everything's beautiful again. Tell me more. Ah, look at this. How you doing? Yeah, good. We're live on YouTube. I hope you don't mind. Okay. Terrified. She's terrified of the camera. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. Hey, cute. You have to remind me your name. I can't remember. Wendy, Daisy, and Alex. No. Oh, for the season, yes. Yeah, yeah. It's beautiful, right? Is there any music down there? Maybe. Good on you. Good on you. Which one are you drinking? Traditional, pescador, solves all your problems. Make sure to try tangerine. Well, guys, we're at work. We'll see you later. Ciao. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Enjoy it. Questions? Desiree. Desiree. What is my favorite thing to do in my free time? Um, that's a good one. That's a good one. What do I have? What's my favorite thing to do in my free time? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider that free time because I plan this time to be running. So I like to run. I like to go to the gym. This is like my time. So I like the gym and I like to run and I do that almost every day. You know, of course, I like to put in some days of rest to rest the body and things like that. I love the sauna. Um, but in my free time, to be honest, I like watching YouTube. Right, I like to be on the sofa watching YouTube. Remember, half of my life is an adventure. So usually, when I have time off, I want to chill. And yeah, basically with friends and family, and just enjoying myself with my wife and now with the family. So that's it, really. I hope that answered it. Let's do one more question, and then we're gonna move into the nativity set. You can see there. We can see the old people doing their stuff. Let's get another question. No questions. Okay, great. So let's go. Not great. I mean, ask more questions. But I mean, great that we can move on and show you something else. So there is a tip. If you come here during the week, it's a little bit calmer because the locals will come here more on the weekend, Fridays, Saturdays, and even Sunday nights. So if you are here, you want to come here during the week, and you also want to avoid traffic, right? So you want to be here either at 4 or 5 p.m. and then walk around and discover and end your day here, or you want to come here after the traffic, like 8:39. Believe it or not, on the way here, I still got loads of traffic. So yeah, we're gonna go inside here. This is where they do kind of like a little bit of a demonstration of some old traditions, some old Christmas traditions, and how people used to cook and do their stuff. So we're gonna see what's around. I can smell the bolo do caco already. It's the best bolo do caco in Madeira, by the way. Watch out, André. Here we are. A little bit busy in here, but it's only because it's a small place. So we got some more poncha de Veda. Oh, you still got poncha? Okay. But we got, yeah, it's a place to eat soup and yeah, we don't want to be showing people are chilling, having some soup. But I believe there's some people making soup over here, so we'll see that. But here's the nativity set. So this is what we call a presépio in Portuguese. And I grew up with my whole family making presépios. My grandparents used to love making presépios. It was a very Christmas deal, not only here in Madeira, but for all the Madeira people living abroad as well. So I remember them doing this, and it was a big thing to like collect all the little people that they've got. You know, all these little guys. I mean, these are pretty big, right? It's like the size of my hand. They're pretty big, but some people in their homes they had little ones, you know, and it was like maybe the size of a small car, like a toy car kind of thing. And they used to make these mountainous wallscapes. So you'd get paper, like a paper bag, and you'd spray it brown, put it up against some boxes. So you made this kind of mountain hill kind of thing. And then you start decorating it with little houses, sheep and goats. Someone's calling me. Who is it?
Yes, yes, it was fun.
Fabio. Oh, yeah. Hopefully there's no issues. I don't think so. Anyway, Fabio's on tour and he's finishing now. So that's what's going on. But I'm sure it's okay. So yeah, this is the big Presepio, and it's pretty cool. It's very well done. It's very beautiful, and it's one of our big traditions. So, do we have any questions before we move on?
Pipsqueak saying, what souvenirs do
Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak. I remember that username. Thanks for hanging around, Pipsqueak, and for the question. Yes, he's asking, or he or she is asking, what are the typical souvenirs that people take home from Madeira abroad? And that's a tough question for me to answer because I don't know. I'm not a souvenir, I don't take souvenirs. From what I see, usually I recommend people to take certain souvenirs. Let's hang back a little bit so more people can get it in here. Um, Usually I recommend one of the best souvenirs for me is a boiled mail, which is the honey cake. All right, the round honey cake that you get. Because this honey cake, you can just slip it in your bag. It stays very easily. So it's well preserved for a long time. So you can just slip that in your bag, take it over. You can give it to someone. They don't have to eat it right away. They've got like a year to eat it. It's crazy. It's like a fruit cake. For those of you who don't know, or of course a poncha stick is a great one to mix the poncha with. That's a great little kind of souvenir. And then of course you can take back with you a bottle of rum. Then you can make poncha for your friends back home, kind of authentic Madeiran poncha, we've got the rum. So that's usually a big souvenir for me. But people take all sorts of things, they get the straw hats, they get the carapuças, the carapuça, carapuça, the hat with the pointy thing on it from the folklore. There's all sorts of things nowadays. There's all the cork products that is more Portuguese than it is, mainland Portuguese than it is Madeiran, but it's a big one. And then yeah, all the t-shirts and things. And yes, Pipsqueak, that's from what I've seen, the best kind of souvenirs. I hope you're not asking that because of the feast. I still have to do my research on that one because I'm on the souvenir committee for the feast next year. So I have to figure that out as well. So good question, and I am thinking about it. But my idea is to actually go to souvenir shops and just ask them what are their best sellers. I'm assuming the embroidery is probably a big one, but there in embroidery, there's a lot of history about that. Anyway, we're going to see more things. So here are some old wicker works. Of course, one of the biggest industries we used to have, a tradition that's now practically dead, is the wicker works. So out of the tree, what do you call the tree now? I've got poncho head and live video head as well. Um, Andrea, help me. Beam. What is beam in English? Wicker. Is it with the tree, the wicker tree? Somebody please help me. What is beam in English? Eh? I hope it's wicker. Anyway, they used to make all sorts of things out of wicker. So you got the wicker baskets that everybody knows. It's the sleds that go down Monte, the sleds that they push down. And then you've got these wicker baskets here. And they used to make furniture. They used to make, like little tables and little chairs and all sorts of things out of wicker. Because back then you didn't have IKEA, right? Basically, that's what killed the wicker industry, I believe. Anyway, we got this lovely folklore girl here. Olá, não te importas ter filmada ou não importa? Ok, boa. Yeah, there she is. Queres dizer olá? Yeah, so these are the boots. É um live no YouTube. Yeah. That's the hat I was talking about, the carapuça. Sabes a história da carapuça? Não. É que já ouvi algumas histórias e queria saber se era verdade ou não, mas nesse caso não vou te perguntar. Sim, aham. Ela sabe muito, sabe. Ok, vai-se lá ver e pronto. Olha, here's a souvenir. Hold on. A gente estava-se a falar de souvenirs. Here's a great little souvenir. We were just talking about it. Hey, that's cool. I could have that on one of my cars. I got a little punch of sticks, but but I could have one of these. Very cool. So yes, these are the traditional folklore costumes, like you can see here, and they do the dancing in these boots. It's great fun. Muito obrigado. Bon Natal. Tchauzinho. Well, yes, we were talking. So, Huya or Hula or Huya was asking if we go to Christmas, if we go to church on Christmas evening. And yes, we go to church on the 24th at midnight for the Misa do Galo, the Roosters church service. And that one is, of course, one of the church services that we were talking about. We also do the Misa do Pato, which is at 6 o'clock in the morning 9 days before Christmas, for 9 days, everywhere in Madeira, which is also a very Christmas tradition. We mentioned it earlier. And we're going to find out here if we can ask the lady if a carapuça is in fact, because we've been trying to find out. So I've been trying to find out. I've heard the story. Olá, eu queria falar, ouvi dizer que alguém aqui, uma pessoa loira, que sabe muito de folclore e de tradições e não sei. Loira. Ela já saiu. Não sei. É uma senhora, ouvi dizer que é uma senhora. Não, deve ser, né? Ela está, não. Ok, vou esperar aqui só um segundo. The competition. Who's asking? Maria.
Maria.
Maria's asking which other YouTubers do I like watching in Madeira, aka the competition. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch a lot of Madeira content because I'm already like in Madeira and I'm already making Madeira content. So usually on my time off, I'm watching other stuff. Um, but of those that I watch the most, I probably watch a lot of Stay Classy, um, most of Stay Classy. I don't watch a lot of Stay Classy, but I watch a little bit. I'd like to think we're friends. We chat a lot and we are quite friendly. And I was at Yun's birthday a few years back. I gave him a bottle of tequila. That's what friends do, right? So I like to say we're friends. I haven't seen them for a while. I'd like to see them again. Um, It'll be fun. It's also a great YouTube channel. I love watching that as well because I'm quite fond of Leslie and Alan. We've bonded over the years. They've done a big walk with me, which is the 7 day island crossing from east to west, and we've stayed together and we've camped together and we've hiked together. We've done loads of tours together as well. We hang out. I saw them a few weeks ago, so I'm quite big fans of Leslie and Alan. It'll be fun. Um, and then I don't watch too many other people. There is Joe Perilla, who's basically a British guy in Madeira, and he's very authentically British, which is pretty cool. I mean, I know some British people here, and I know what British people like. So if you're British, you might like Joey P or Joe Perilla. Um, I've been waiting for him to get in touch with me, because I'm the head honcho. Yeah, okay.
We're waiting.
Not Joe.
We're waiting.
Hey Joe, if you're watching, man, come on, do a tour. Hey, say something, and maybe we'll do something. But all jokes aside, I've been wanting to do something with more YouTubers soon. So our lady is right. Yes, hello. I hope you don't mind us filming you. It's okay. We're live on YouTube. I've already had a poncha and I'm already. It's not bad. You can take the call if you want. Yeah, it's not quite right. San Bertillo, huh? Well, he's more Madeiran because they are, yeah, they rule English. No há problema. Okay, so I'll be translator. I have a question. A gente ouvimos que eu ouvi uma vez que esta carapuça, eu ouvi uma história que isso era para os casados, por os anéis. Não. Ok. Ok, talvez é isso. Não, isso foi espetacular. Muito obrigado. Eu vou tentar. Isto é, yeah. Okay. So the carapuça, the folklore hat that you see in many places in Portugal. So in Portugal, of course, there's a big folklore history, and there's a lot of what they call the Funchal, a lot of different people doing these dances, right? And in these dances, they all had these kinds of hats. And the hats in Madeira got a unique kind of trait where the woman primarily used to decorate their carapuça, like this one is decorated, or with gold, or with fitas, which is like like ribbons, right? So maybe we've heard this story because I heard the story where somebody would put the ring, the wedding ring, so that they could use their hands. But maybe it's not the wedding ring, and maybe it's actually gold, a decoration. And Gilda, Gilda, Gilda Nobrega here was the lady who was helping us. Said that there is no proof of this theory of what I heard, but that in the books from the 18th century and 19th centuries that they came up, that people wrote about this. Ilha Zarko is a well-known book that we all know. And actually, I have read very little of, so that might be something to get onto the list. Ilha Zarko, where they actually mention this about the Madeiran folklore being very unique and so on. So I hope that kind of brings it out. We're gonna try some poncha de uveda. Hey, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna take these cups. Será que depois podias passar isto para a água? I'm gonna take this cups because we don't have water cups at home. Do it, faz favor. Oh no, you can't hear. Well, that was probably because yeah, we couldn't hear what Gilda was saying. Unfortunately, I'm the only one mic'd up. Next year we'll be out here with mics for sure. This is off an iPhone. Usually we were filming with big cameras and stuff, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Um, but anyway, next year. And here we go, guys. There's a tip, all right? Cash is king in Madeira. It helps a lot of people. And always give a tip. Pode ficar com isso. Obrigado. André, ching ching. Poncha do Veira. Wow, this is the new one. That's good. I mean, it's what I expected. It's pretty staunch, pretty strong. That's nice.
Good. I like it.
Não tem mel. Ou tem? Aliás, tem um bocadinho. There's a bit of honey, huh? There's a little bit of honey. That's fantastic. Então foram buscar as ovelhas todas. Sim. They went to get them. Poxa, I stopped subscribe. Wow, so these are handpicked Madeiran blueberries. That's incredible. Olha, muito obrigado. Excelente. Hum, buscaram maçãs, né? Obrigado. Tchau. Bom Natal. Ah, sim. Passaste por água? Ah, boa. You gonna keep it as well? Ah. Tchau, obrigado. Okay, let's go. So next, what is this? As my iPhone case. Okay, cool. Questions? Yes, good. Interesting question. I like it. Andy, is there anything is there anything about this year's Christmas lights that I don't like? Basically, is the question from Andy. Um, Me personally, no, not really. I'm not a don't like kind of person. I'm a pretty positive kind of guy. I like everything that's shiny and bright. But I do agree with you. The lights by the cathedral are a little bit, or at least not as nice as the ones last year. So, maybe something happened to the Angels last year. Maybe they broke a light or something and they had to be replaced. Who knows? But those ones were a little bit not as nice as the ones from the year before. But the rest of the lights, I think, were pretty cool. I think the new tunnel on the pier, I think, is much better than what they had last year. That wavy thing they had last year was a bit weird. The full tunnel is really nice. I think that was last year. Was that last year that they had the
I think so.
broken up tunnel?
I think it was.
Anyway, the new tunnel I think is awesome. I've seen a couple of new things down there. The Christmas tree seems to be different, but I don't like the fact I couldn't find any boxes, any gift boxes, and I don't know where the snowmen are. Where are the snowmen? That's an old joke. So only Madeirans will know that. Where are the snowmen? Anyway, so this is a little food court over here that we've got. And usually what people do is they come and get their food over here. So we're going to show you some of the food. They get some food and they come out here and enjoy it. Din Din. Yes, Din. Hello, Din Din from Trinidad. She has a question. He has a, is it he or she? Oh, he. It's the pointer. I'm sorry, Din Din.
Madeira has.
So Madeira has no snow is the question, and well, it's not snow that you can guarantee that you can bet on, but sometimes we have snow.
Then is a sheep.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. I got a picture in my head, but then again, we don't know because Lyndon is a long time follower of this channel and usually comes in a lot of our lives. So hello, Lyndon, and thank you for watching. And this smells amazing. Eh? Anyway, Lyndon is asking about the snow in Madeira. There is snow in Madeira every now and then on the peaks. All right. So usually not so much here in Funchal because we're low down by the coast in a subtropical climate. So it's actually quite warm in Madeira. But if you go up to Pico do Arieiro or anywhere above 1,400 to 1,500 meters above, in certain times of the year, you'll get 2 or 3 days of snow, but it's not guaranteed. So yes, we do have some snow sometimes. And yeah, here we can see the soup. Oh no, it's there they're making soup. Qual é a sopa que estão a fazer? Canja. Chicken soup, chicken broth, which of course is the very popular soup in Madeira. Só canja. Amanhã tem? Sopa de trigo, wheat soup, which is also very traditional. Tomorrow is wheat soup. Então todos os dias são diferentes. Every day seems to be different. So yeah, they've got the soup over here. Then we got the traditional bread over here. Come with me. Muito obrigado. So, olá, boa noite. So it's we're gonna be. I was kind of like deer caught in headlights there. I was like, I'll try and explain a little bit nicer. But here we are. This is the what they call the bolo do caco, the traditional bread in Madeira. It's made. It's a round bread. It's actually called a cake. Bolo is cake, and a caco is the thing that they fry it on. So that's where the name comes from. The cake that's fried on that thing. It's called a caco. Bolo do caco, and it's delicious. For those of you who haven't tried it, then I most definitely recommend you try it with some garlic butter. It's absolutely fantastic. And the lady's making it here, old school. I bet this is the best bread you can get. It's not for us right now because we're working, but
Always asking how much do the inhabitants pay? Oh,
Hula's asking how much do the locals hate the big cruise ships coming in town and invading the island nonstop. That's a bit hardcore a way to put it, Hula. It's not anything new, right? So we've had cruise ships for a long time, all right? Let's get out of here. Yeah, yeah. So we've had cruise ships for quite a long time now in Madeira. There's nothing new. When I arrived in 2009, there were cruise ships, and there were loads of cruise ships. Um, I think some people are starting to be a little bit annoyed, a little bit uncomfortable with the amount of tourists that we have now. We have more tourism this year, the last couple of years than we've had before, slightly. More so on the off seasons. So in the summer season, I remember summer seasons being crazy, being chaotic, being people everywhere, and everybody knew this, right? But the summer season ended, and then Madeira would become quiet, and we'd all love this quiet. And these days, it seems like that's never happening at the moment. It's always high season. It's always loads of people. There's more traffic. There's more people around, but there's also more opportunity. So again, I'm not a very negative person, so I don't really like to get into these kinds of things. And I mean, yeah, I also work in tourism, so I'm not going to be bad mouthing our tourists and that kind of thing. And it's not their fault. Remember, a lot of people who come here make a big sacrifice to come to Madeira to take a week off to enjoy themselves on this island. Imagine how you'd feel if every year the whole year you're looking forward to going to Madeira. I can't wait to be on vacation in Madeira. And then you get there and people treat you badly. That's not very nice. And it's not nice of us Madeirans to do that. I don't think Madeirans do that on a face to face kind of thing. You know, Madeirans are very, very hospitable people and very friendly and nice and generous people. But online, they are monsters. So if you go to the Facebook groups, you're gonna get all the bad stuff, and it's not real because everyone is a keyboard warrior online. So if that's your worry, then don't worry about it. People are super nice, super friendly, and everyone is in generally a good mood. Now there are issues, inflation and things like that, but that it's all over the world and it's with everybody, and it's not just here. So yeah, I'd prefer not to go into it, but there it is. And we're not going to stand in line unless you want to. I mean, I'm not too much, I've done this before. I get to do this whenever I want to. So I don't have to do this right now. We're going to get out of here. We're going to answer some more questions.
so Matt,
Matt Fellers. Matt Fellers is asking me what musical instruments I play. Um, I play the drums, Matt. I play the drums. And that's all I can play because I'm not smart enough to play anything else. Questions? Yes, the Rube is saying that 2025 is going to be great because there is new planes coming from Ireland, and that is 100% correct. I believe it's one more route, and you can mention it in the chat which one it is because I can't remember the name. It's Shannon Airport from Ireland, which is great news for us as well because I've heard great things about Ireland. So hopefully one day we can go out there. All right, we're coming towards the end here, eh? No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Anyways,
Okay, so let's say governments of Mexico,
Hula is,
like Venedig and Mallorca.
Hula is talking about government restrictions. Hula, I'm sorry, but this kind of conversation is not for this place. It's not, I'm not into politics. I cannot, I don't get into what I control. And there's the busker. Hey, yeah, here we go. Rue asked about a busker. He's gonna get a show to millions of people. And if you guys can hear what's going on.
Maybe not.
So yes, hopefully there can be some kind of politics put in place that Madeira can still keep its essence and grow sustainably, right? And we'll make videos about this because I want to actually talk about more of this in a positive light later next year, most definitely. So okay. Don't need to apologize, Ula. You don't need to apologize. I'm just trying to, I'm saying that for everybody to hear before we get like, one of those Facebook groups. And it's like, you know what I mean, right? And then,
Maybe referring to Armenian.
yes, probably the garlic fork. Din is asking if there is garlic fork in the Christmas village. There must be. Let's have a little look around. However, I really don't feel like munching on a garlic fork sandwich in front of you guys. So we'll probably end there. But let's take a last look here. If you guys have questions, ask them now, or forever hold your question, kind of thing. So yeah, I can't remember who that person is. It happens to me all the time. Oh yeah, sorry. You can't hear the busker because the mic is here. Next time, you'll have to come out here. You'll have to come out here and check it out. So yes, so this is the market. We're gonna have a look around. Ricardo's Bolo do Caco. There might be something there. So there's like burgers and things like that as well. There's some beer. There's the beer place there. Queijada de Azorian place. So these guys have. Is it? Oh no. It's not the Azorian place. This is this new kind of gourmet queijada place, which I haven't tried yet. Maybe should we check it out? Let's check it out. I haven't tried this place before. Let's see this. Hola. Bem, eu nunca vi isto. Podes-me explicar o conceito? Isso não importa, estamos a filmar, importa. No? Okay. Okay. We're gonna check this place out, what this is. This is a queijada, which is a typical Portuguese treat. It's basically like a baked cheesecake. And I believe these are flavors. Se queres falar em português, estás à vontade. Ok, pronto. Passion fruits, Nutella, lemon, strawberry, traditional, which we all know. What's that? Sorry? Lotus. I don't know what lotus is. Lotus cookie? What is that? Oh, wow. It's like like a baker's. Okay. Pitanga, Brazilian cherry, I think it's called. Yeah. Tangerine, apple, egg, salt. Oh, these are, you mean savory? Right. So what are the savory flavors? Sausage? Game sausage later. Wow. Okay. Chicken, pumpkin nuts, and goat cheese. Where is Andre? There you are. Okay. Um, okay. Is there anything in particular you want to try? You want something sweet? Yeah, I want to try the pumpkin one because that's kind of like American pumpkin, right? You guys do well. It's more of a Halloween thing, hey? Pumpkin spice, I think. Help me out here. But desculpa. Não sei, é preciso que sei. Ok, pronto, pode ser. And a tangerine one, maybe? Yeah? Uma tangerina. Right, yeah. So this is, and you get, it's the subsequent, there we go. 2021, originally from 2021. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this online. I've seen it. I think in the market. Vocês fazem coisas no mercado, não fazem? Não, no Expo. Ok. Aqui tem visto alguma coisa, provavelmente, principalmente online, não é? Nos redes. Ah. Oh, okay, so they do everything online. Probably Instagram is the biggest place. There it is at Quejaderia Gourmet. So over there, you can check it out. Ok, deixa-me ver. E vou querer levar algumas. How many, babes? How many? But pode ser uma alheira. An apple. Sim, são uma alheira e uma maçã. Yeah, okay. I was gonna bring you back anyway. Isto é para levar. Não faz mal, não faz mal. Okay, we're gonna. Maçãs coming. Here, chocolate. Hit the road, Madeira. Yeah, e está no YouTube. Alison wants to know how much are they? I don't know. How much are they? Quanto é que one went to 190 each. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Well, it's still a bit warm, eh? Okay. We got distracted while we were filming and talking. This was a bit hot. Yeah. Andrea, we're gonna try this one. We're gonna go Harvey's. Wait. Okay, you're getting more than I am, but it's only because you're sweeter than me. Yeah, I know. Hey, jokes. Mm, yeah, yeah, nice. Gotta beat them today. Muito vendida. Someone asked what was the my favorite food in Christmas, and this is exactly it. Like all these little cookies and biscuits, and love this kind of stuff. Wow. Ah, yeah. I mean, yeah. No, no faz mal. Eu também estava. So yeah, we got to go a little bit distracted while we were chatting. So we have to wait. This is going to be going away with us. Posso pagar, entretanto. Um 90 foi as duas, quatro. Dá-me só um e meio. Obrigado. Okay. Maybe a ginger. Do you want a ginger? Podemos pedir dois gingers. Here's another one. Sorry. E vou mostrar. Oh, Tim Tum Tum. Ginger? Ok. Para mim pode ser um Tim Tum Tum e para ele um ginger. E vou mostrar só a garrafa. Ui. This is a very traditional Portuguese, a Madeiran liqueur. You can see the folklore over there. I don't know if I've actually seen this bottle before. Engenho Novo de Madeira. Didn't you do some work for them? No, was the other place. So yeah. So this one, it takes Madeira wine. It's also got hints of vanilla. So I can't remember exactly what it is, but here it is: water, sugar, Madeira wine, alcohol, rum, and aromatic plants. But from I know, there's also a little bit of vanilla. At least there's like a taste of vanilla. Are we getting it in the chocolate cup, which is pretty cool? Yeah, so I'll leave that one there. Let's see if this is a little bit. And then Andrea is doing the ginger, which is a cherry liqueur. And for those of you who are around since the beginning of the video, you know I said I love my liqueurs. Mm, bon, that's good. Andrea, you could try it if you want. I'm gonna have a little piece more. Pumpkin spice, it's a bit hot. If you want to put it down. Mm, do we have questions? And we still have a lot of people watching? Wow, cool. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Remember, if you have questions, tell me and let me know where you're from. I love hearing where people are watching from. All right. Obrigado. Okay. Ginger for Andrea. Team Tam Tum for me. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oui. Vou. Oh, good. Mm, vamos embora. Good. There you go. 250. 12,5, não é? Ah. Oh, muito obrigado. Hit the road, Madeira. All right, okay. So, hit the road, Madeira. Yes, aí, estás a ver? Pois fica no canal. Portanto, está toda a publicidade que é. Ok? Merry Christmas. Obrigado. Bom Natal. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. So get to your last questions in before we go. Jersey, Channel Island, Czech Republic, Cape Town. Yeah, love it. Love it. Good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Let's head a little bit down. Let's see if there's some music. We're going to see, we're going to give you just a little quick scan of what's going around there. So, what we got here? More poncha. Poncha's a big hit. There's the sandwich shop. So we'll show you because I'm gonna have dinner at home with my wife. But and she's got dessert already. There's some sandwiches. So we've got here, there it is, skipjack tuna, spider, all the usual stuff, scallop fish, forvo, octopus, tuna, bacalhau, carne vindalhos. It's the one at the end. Pork, wine, and garlic. The Christmas sandwich. But for those of you who know, a big local food in Madeira is the sandwich, right? We get all these kind of meats that are typical. We cut open a bread roll, Madeiran bread roll. We stuck it in there and we eat that. What I call the Madeiran McDonald's. I'm still getting all the chocolate down. But the Madeira McDonald's absolutely amazing. That's it. I love it. And you can come and get this down here, and then many other places in Madeiran. Madeiran street food kind of thing, Fashka food. You can also get that on our food tours at Shut Up and Eat, right? So let's carry on. Let me show you some more places and see what else we got here. We got here crepe, which is something new. Bolo do caco, poncha, poncha, the small house, the beer guys. We saw them a few years back. Engenho Novo, some more rum, chocolate by Wow Cacao. In fact, I was actually supposed to get some of this. I'm gonna get that now because she's watching. Baby, I was supposed to get you chocolate yesterday, but I had to get the Jeep fixed. All right. Look at me. So for those to give you guys some context, um, I'm actually off and I'm supposed to be at home. So you're all quite lucky that I'm here, right? I do love to be sharing this time with you guys. But yes, I should be at home. And yesterday, I had to slip out to do some work, some admin, some family admin work. And on the way back, I wanted to stop at this chocolate place to get some chocolates for my wife, who's at home recovering. And I wanted to surprise her with some chocolates. But there was a queue in front of me. And I just realized when I was looking through my calendar that I needed one extra car for our tours that was going out tomorrow. So I needed to actually get a car fixed. And I was like, you know what, Fabio,
Like,
again, I'll call him back.
stop.
He's calling on stuff. So we're going to get some chocolate to go for my wife at this beautiful place, Wow Cacao, it's called. And we're going to be ending this vlog shortly after that. So we're going to go through, yeah, we're going to talk just about the last few stands, show you just a little bit. And then we're going to stop. So get in all your questions, all right, and your comments and everything, get them all in because very soon we're going to end the video, okay? So Wow Cacao, as the name implies, is a chocolate place. They've been around for a good couple of years, maybe I'd have to guess maybe about 7 or 8 years. And this chocolatier, what he did was he took regional flavors and put them inside the chocolate. So you get this flavored chocolate with all sorts of great ones like passion fruit, mango. I mean, mango is not really traditional, but it's one of my favorites. But they do all of them here, which we can see. Um, and we're going to take some to go for dessert. We'll be coupled with this. So let me show you guys quickly. So here we go. We get a little box. Bring a box of 10. Should be enough. Maybe 20, who knows? Might do 20. But they got some great stuff here. And look at these. You put these in a cup of hot milk and you just stir it. It's hot chocolate, basically. Um, so it's great. And yeah, all of these ones are all the flavored ones. So there's all sorts of flavors. And we're going to get into exactly which ones. Let me see if I can try and remember. There's lemon, Madeira wine, there's ginger, goyaba, I think it's guava, mango, passion fruit. There's probably strawberry, blueberry. I know these. I know. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah. Mango is good. I don't know if you've tried mango is one of my favorite ones, and pineapple. I don't know if they still have the pineapple one. Cherry, yeah, the chocolates are incredible. If you don't know, eh? You do, yeah, boys, good stuff. Um, on this 20. Okay, vais fazer em dois. Dois. Okay, so this is how I usually order, right? So you order two of each. So one for me, one for my wife. And we're getting a box for 20. It's $15, which is pretty good, I think. And we're just gonna get. So Ok. Tem ananás? Não. Ok. Manga? Mango. Já não tem. Maracujá? Wait, wait, wait. The good ones are gone. Tem manga? Ok. Então, duas de manga, duas de maracujá, mirtilho. Um, caso que escolhe algumas com álcool, não me dás. Ok. Esses são limão. Tomate pode ser dois desses. Tomate inglês. Pitanga? No. Esqueci. I'll get it. Yeah, I get it. Goiaba? Também não tem. O que é que tem aí? Ok. Frutos vermelhos, banana, café, lima, manteiga de amendoim, limão. Isso tudo pode ir. Dois destes. Dois desses todos que estavas a dizer. Banana, café. The coffee ones actually look like coffee capsules. Puseste, yeah, exato. Manteiga de amendoim. Isso é pistácio ao lado, não é? Yeah, pistácio. Pistachio, peanut butter, banana, coffee. Quantos tem aí? 16, ok. I'm making good progress. O que é que eu não escolhi ainda? Estas daqui, o que é que são? De mel de cana, não tem álcool. Duas dessas. Sugarcane honey. E o que é que falta? Tem morango? O que é que são estas daqui de cima? Morango? Duas morango. Strawberries also really nice. That strawberry was my favorite for a while, actually. Pronto. There we go. We made it. Spending a fortune at the Christmas market. Do you have questions?
No, but
Is everyone is it Fabio? Yeah, oh my god. The house is on fire. 14,90. Como é que é? There we go. Some chocolates. And that's it, guys. Get in your last comments, your last questions. We're about to end this vlog because it seems like I've got work to do. Muito obrigado. Okay. Wow, cacao. Make sure you check it out. Bom Natal. Força. Obrigado. All right, guys. So if you want to know more, watch out. If you want to know more, you have to check out the Christmas market. That's where the stage is. And usually that's where they've got some music playing. Our friends from Jardim da Serra there. It'll have to be for next time. Sorry. Best desculpa. So yeah, make sure to come out to the Christmas market. It's great fun out here. There's probably music happening all the time here. It's great for families. You can see people are taking photos over here, and the municipal garden is looking pretty awesome. We've got a little helicopter there giving gifts and all the Christmas gifts. No snowman. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our time together. Are there any comments, Andrea? Anything?
Christmas, boa noite.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Love you all. Merry Christmas. I will see you in 2025. And yeah, André,
Let's hit the road.
let's hit the road. Cheers, guys.